Hello, what you're about to watch is essentially a half-an-hour montage / documentary about my life. You might have noticed that throughout the month of December my weekly vlog series has been absent from this channel, and in truth that's just because I'm so busy with uni work and seeing people and doing other stuff and generally being a student. But for the most part I did film my whole month, and I thought rather than letting it all go to waste, why don't I just turn it all into a really giant video about me. It's basically a feature-length film at this point. And so here you go, for your viewing pleasure, either tonight or tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon, hungover in bed. Here's a half-an-hour documentary about my life. Enjoy. Bought some more things. Do you remember when I went to see Suicide Squad earlier this year? It was with a bunch of friends at the midnight screening. We're all super hyped.
We are going to see Suicide Squad.
Also knitted hearts on the side of all our faces. Which character is that?
The best one.
And we watched it and we weren't impressed. I was so hopeful it was going to be good. It just wasn't. It wasn't a great movie. Well, despite this, I've always thought the posters for the movie were really cool, but I felt like I couldn't have one up on my wall if I didn't actually like the movie. That's kind of, it's a bit silly. Well, the other day, the extended cut came out, and very weirdly, not a bad movie anymore. Not much was added, but by some miracle, it's a really funky movie now. It's fun. I had a good time watching it. Long story short, amongst other things, I bought this. Remember that video we shot at Hastings like 2 weeks ago for uni? There's been a slight update. It wasn't very good in the end, probably because me and Will both vlogged half the day, and...
I'm sorry. Don't bring me into this.
And also, it was cold, we ran around, and I was directing it. I may have just been a bunch of pretty shots of some trees. So, tonight, here we are in central London, remaking the video about something completely different. This time we're filming like time lapses of buses and cars, lights. It's cool, but it's been raining all night and I am genuinely soaked. Like, just, you know when you're soaked to the point where you're just wet, like inside you? The amount of water to body ratio is higher. You're 90% water instead of 60. I don't know where I'm going with this. I've been rained on a lot. My camera's also got very wet, so fingers crossed that survives. It's kind of, the screen's gone a bit weird at the back. I hope I haven't broken it by filming this. Anyway, we're in a nondescript coffee shop, getting some hot chocolate, and we're editing. We're trying to edit the footage and just dry off, really. So cold. I feel like I spend half my life cold these days, and the other half asleep. My entire waking life, I'm just cold.
You can borrow my scarf.
Nah. I've always spent quite a lot of my spare time walking around London at night filming it. This week's reason, Jake's new film comes out tomorrow, and he wants some shots in it for the release tomorrow that I've been sent out to film tonight because he lives in Nottingham and I'm the big London boy now. I'm out here with Big Bong, Big Wheel, and unnamed distant tower 5. The worst bit about always being out here doing it at this time of year is it's really cold 1000% of the time. The good thing about it is at the end of it all, I'm gonna go get myself a coffee and sit down with my laptop in a cafe and do some typing, and it'll be fun. That's really what I live for.
A few moments later.
I didn't get my coffee because I went to a Starbucks and all the upstairs bit was shut, and then there was people downstairs and there was nowhere to sit, and I was cold and I was going to sit out in the station in the cold, and I am suitably upset. Hear that clicking noise, the kind of staticky humming in the background. Isn't it the single most annoying thing? I don't know what it is, but this new microphone I was raving about a few weeks ago, which is still a fantastic microphone, for some reason this only happens at my desk in my room. It has this constant weird crackling and hissing, and sometimes it's not there at all, and sometimes it's so bad that like then the footage like completely isn't usable. And the worst part is I have no idea what it is. It's some kind of like static feedback from something else, I'm assuming. But I've tried unplugging my speakers, I've tried moving my phone away, I've tried turning off like other devices, and I have no idea what's causing it. And it happens nowhere else. It's so bizarre. This is just a little PSA. If there's bits in my room that sound like that, I don't know how to fix it. My current solution is probably just going to be to film with a different camera in there until I work it out. But why is it happens nowhere else? I hate camera gear when it doesn't work. Anyway, this little update was brought to you from my uni library, where apparently they have chairs that spin. Look how cool this is. The chairs that just spin around. It is a library though, and I think you're meant to be quiet. I should probably stop talking and leave. For a change of environment today, I'm going to Google. I thought if I go and sit in there, there's free food, there's free drinks, there's free Wi-Fi, everything's free, and I could do all my uni work in there. It'd be fun. I also just picked up some photos and boots that I took in summer on a family holiday on a disposable camera. Really into disposable cameras. I don't know why, I've never got into film photography, but disposable cameras are fun. I also just bought Chris's present of the year, which I can't show because the person who it's for will see this, but this is the best thing I've ever bought without a doubt. Anyway, Google. I've been in YouTube for a few hours now. I've been working on my website and stuff, trying to get that done for uni, and I'm about to start doing some of the presentations. All that aside though, I feel like I say this a lot, but there's free food here. Google does free food, and as a student that's genuinely the best thing in the world. It's not just up there, the single best thing in the world is free food right now. But today it's even better. If you listen, there's music playing. I've been here for a few hours just working away, and I noticed people starting to come in. I think there's some kind of party thing on. There's a lot of people in suits and stuff. The good news about there being a party on is it means there's even more free food. I saw someone walk past with pizza, there's drinks, there's alcohol. I'm gonna go get some of that. This bit here is the little den that I've created to work in. I've got power, I've got my food, I've got my drinks. I usually like hanging out in coffee shops or libraries to work in, but this is a new high, I think. Gonna start spending my entire life here. Basically, I'm just gonna live here. Anyway, I've actually got to finish my uni work now. That's due in like 2 days. Free food though. Right guys, so I'm here at YouTube's place in London, the same place that me and James Pottery love to stand up to cancer, like a charity day, which a lot of you don't know this
Many months later.
So me and Georgia here have just finished for the year.
Our summative assessments.
And Ewan has left all of his presentation to the last minute.
I have an hour left. I'm pretending to do some typing. I have 2 more health and safety items coming up for a shoot where I didn't do any health and safety planning for. My presentation is an hour. I've got this. I haven't practiced it either.
Just started.
Just wing it. I am 18. 9 days. I turn 18 in 9 days.
next
That means I
Friday.
can start going out in London with everyone. I cannot believe I'm 17 and on this
You're
course.
such a baby.
I'm going to say it at the start of this presentation.
I can't believe he's 17 and I'm 20 on this course.
At the start,
20.
at the start of this presentation, I'm going to say, hello, my name is Ian McIntosh. I'm 17 years old, and here's my presentation. Because it just makes everyone freak out. They're like,
17?
especially this late on in the year. Like at the start, it was like, oh, you're 17. We're in December now, and I'm still
You're still
17.
17.
Thanks for watching. Good
for
luck with
an
my
hour.
presentation. So that's all my presentations done. Guess who's just finished their first term of uni? I mean, like, obviously, it's me. The presentations went well. I had fun doing them. I'm really nervous when I do public speaking stuff, but then once I get up and I get into it, I think doing YouTube stuff like this helps a lot, where I'm actually quite used to presenting and I don't realise it. So then I get up there and I actually know how to talk in front of an audience, which is kind of cool, and it means that they went pretty well, considering that I wrote... The one I did today, I wrote today. I mean, it worked out for me, but as some advice from one university student to another, don't do it. Prepare all your assignment stuff when, like, I had 3 months to do this. I'm a very natural procrastinator, and also as an art student, I really love all the creation process and stuff. That was fine. When it comes to the written stuff, not so good. My excuse for this is I'm still 17. I'm a child. When I come back for term 2 in the new year, I'll be 18. Adults know what they're doing, so I'll be good then. Anyway, I have no idea where. I actually don't know where I am. There's like a giant light. I should probably leave. This clearly isn't filmmaking. There's a mannequin over there. They're making a clone army of students to replace us, evidently. Or possibly it's just where they teach fashion. We just don't know. I hope that watching this wasn't as stressful as it was making it and also having to do the projects at the same time, but was it fun? Did you have a good time? I didn't have a... hello. Sorry, no, you can come in if you want. I'm just finishing filming something. Someone just came in. So I should probably actually get out of here now. This university down for 2016. I'm just gonna leave. I'm not meant to be here. As a little bit of backstory, my friend Neve's in London today. She's got university interview tomorrow, and historically every year I try and buy her the most weird and bizarre present I can for Christmas. And since Christmas is coming out and she's here anyway, I've bought her I think I've outdone myself this year.
Why is it so big?
Okay.
What did you get me?
I've written for Neve.
Thank you.
And if you...
What is it? Is it a pillow? What have you got me? I hate you. I know it is. I know. You did not do this. What is it? You didn't get it. I hate you so much. Wait, what is it?
No one else is going to get
No
this.
one's gonna get why it's funny.
Are you happy with your gift,
Thank
Neve?
you, Hag.
For context to this, if you remember a month ago, Neve printed off this picture of this animal and stuck it on my wall. And now you got it on a cushion.
Now I can sleep with it every night. Thank you.
So what is the most important holiday of the year? Christmas, you might be thinking. There is a more important one, and it's today, a week before Christmas. Dan, come sell your event.
So friendship Christmas is the best of both worlds, really. You get to celebrate, you get to have a bit of food, a bit of dinner, you get to give presents, but there's no annoying family. Get out, mum, get out, dad. Massacre, massacre. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, so we're having an event today called Friendship Christmas. We've invited an unspecified at the moment amount of people over, and we're cooking. It's vegan. But there's food, there's party, there's fun.
There's banter, there's boys, there's is that man wearing a wolf mask?
Me and Dan have come to Poundland to buy the ingredients for Friendship Christmas.
We've got some bootleg after eights.
And that's all we've got.
We've also got a long list of. It's basically a big recipe from Sammy and Ollie.
The problem is that everyone who's coming is vegan, and me and Dan aren't vegan. We don't really know.
It's just a list of things we don't understand.
Is that bad to? We don't know how to.
I don't know what vegans eat.
We're gonna find out. We're making a whole Christmas vegan meal. All we bought is some mince and a bunch of Christmas. Dan, none of this is proper food.
It adds value.
It's gonna
I think,
fall
to the
apart though
event.
when they want a meal.
I don't know what vegans eat.
I have this list. We are trying desperately to find everything on it, but
It's not going well.
right, we need cranberry sauce. And there's a separate subheading for Yorkshire pudding ingredients. Cranberry sauce, what is that? It's gone wrong, Dan. Friendship Christmas needs more planning.
2 hours later.
It is a lot, isn't it?
This is our vegan shopping, not the...
It just doesn't. We don't have like the centerpiece. We don't have the turkey. We don't have the tofurkey.
Because it's not vegan. So we've replaced it with a large basket of root vegetables.
Yeah, lots of small things.
We have 24 sausages. Vegan sausages. Which is kind of like a turkey.
Exactly. It's time to play a little game of let's pray this hits £35.
Dan,
We were so close.
that's perfect.
Well,
18 pence over.
I'm saying the
The mint sauce was one item too many.
Shit. We just have our own Friendship Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm actually very impressed. This spread. Do you want to help? Dishing stuff.
No, it's not ready.
Oh, we don't want to start until we're all starting.
Sit here and we can all appreciate everyone's company. While we wait for this to go.
Mum is getting angry.
Michael, what have you? He's leaving. Bye, Michael. Dan, how was Friendship Christmas for you?
Scary. No, it was good. I think we all pulled together. We got, admittedly, half of the dinner completed.
Yeah. Oh,
Half.
yeah. We didn't make half.
Complete
I
failure,
forgot
but-
about
No, yeah, no.
that. Half of it was burned, Ollie.
Whose fault was that?
At least half.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
be
little
cooking, were
gimp.
you?
Oh, I'm a little gimp.
Ollie, did you enjoy Friendship Christmas?
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the first half of dinner. It was good. We had some merry good times.
And we've got, we can make brownies tomorrow. We've got baguette for breakfast.
And sausage.
Spare
And we can-
sausage,
we
spare
can get
baguette, brownie.
Some eggs. I feel like
Plenty of materials. Can I have another Christmas dinner tomorrow morning?
The whole thing. We've still got gravy. It's cold, but
Yeah,
there'll
we
be
can
good
make
skin
it
on
again.
There'll be good skin. Should we watch this video?
And then Satmate's gone to sleep. To sleep. She's awake. Five, four, three, two, one. There we go. Exactly 18 years ago today, on the 23rd of December 1998 in Sydney, Australia, a little baby haggis was born. I'm an adult now. I'm a big... I got things to... Oh my god, I'm an adult. I have to pay bills and stuff. My life is basically over now. God, I've forgotten how much of a bad setup this was. It is a absolutely miserable day outside today. It looks like movie rain. It's raining so hard that it doesn't look real. It's also my 18th birthday, so happy birthday to me. Not a kid anymore. So I'm home for Christmas at the moment. I'm back for about 2 weeks. Just to come. I've said it. I'm home for Christmas. I am taking this as a much needed opportunity to de-stress and kind of just calm down with my life a little bit. This vlog that you're watching now is a combination of essentially my entire month of December. And that wasn't the intended format when I shot the majority of this, but it's just kind of what it's turned into. As weird as it sounds, I've come to the conclusions that one of the biggest reasons that I struggle to kind of consistently make all the videos that I'm trying to make and want to make is because I'm working on too many things at once, and I am genuinely trying too hard with too much stuff. There is a breaking point when it comes to creative things. I passed mine a long time ago, and it's really odd to describe because I like watching these. You can't see the behind the scenes of me making them. You can't see like how many hours I spend both making videos like these and videos on my other channels and videos for other people. Examples of that is while this is the second video on this channel in December, I've done like an 8-part series with my friend Dan, where we played a video game for 5 hours and recorded it.
Yeah, look, I mean,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What happened there? And when you take the editing and rendering and uploading time into account, you know, that series has taken me genuinely several full days to complete. I've also been very busy with uni projects, as you've seen in this video. I also shot something for Dan the other day, and I'm working on some other stuff with him at the moment. Like, I'm a really busy person, and I think the thing I've got to accept is that I can't do everything I want to do simultaneously. There's too much work. There's a line between pushing yourself and just pushing too hard to the point where you never actually release anything because you're working on too many individual projects simultaneously, and I need to be better at finding that line, I think. My main goal for the remaining 9 days this year is just to finish up and get sorted and release just any projects that I'm still working on or kind of like half done, half not. I want 2017 to be like a fresh start to like the max. I want it just everything is new from day one. By the time you watch this, the entire Let's Play series that me and Dan made will have been done and uploaded, and if you'd like to watch that, please do. It is one of the funnier things that I've made. 2017 is going to be the biggest and most important year of my life to date, and it's important to me that I start it fresh and new and ready to hit the ground running, to try and make it the best it possibly can be and to get myself where I want to be in life. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, and I hope it's not crazy that one of the most stress-inducing parts of my life is making videos for fun to put on the internet, because this means a lot to me, and it's not just a hobby, it's my career path, and it's what I care about most. The bottom line is that I just want everything that I make to be the best that it possibly can be, and I think I owe it to both myself and to everyone who watches the stuff I make, to just love what I do and just to be the best that I can possibly be. And I'm very excited to be that. Anyway, it's my birthday, so I heard there's a cake downstairs. My mum made a cake and everything. Plans for the rest of the day include, but are not limited to, gonna go eat some cake, gonna go eat some food, gonna have some drinks, and gonna go out and buy my first drink in a pub. Probably get rained on out there as well, because there's a hurricane happening. I also just got some hair in my eyes, so a plan for this week could be to get a haircut. Look at this. It's just getting long again, isn't it? Remember when I had long hair once and I cut it, and now it's just come back again. Oh, it is freezing out here. I'm in France at the moment. I don't know where. Somewhere near the mountains, I was in Switzerland this morning, I know that much. My sister somehow lost her passport and we had to go to an embassy in Switzerland to get an emergency passport so we can actually go home again. This is a family holiday, and as such, I'm also taking it as a break from my own... What is going on over there? I'm treating it as a break from my own life as well, as I said a few days ago on my birthday. 2016 has been a very interesting year as a whole. En masse, it's seen as this entity that's just destroying everything good in the world, and chaos and carnage and death and destruction. It will probably go down as one of the most bizarre years of this decade, assuming that 2017 isn't worse. But on a more personal level, this has been a very good year for me in a lot of ways. I finished school, I moved to London, I started university. I've also been to a lot of cool places this year and met a lot of cool people and just done a lot of cool things. This is probably one of the most like interesting and nice years of my life for me as a person. It's a very weird year to be coming to the end of, and I'm kind of happy that I'm spending the last 2 weeks of it just like taking a break, relaxing, and just kind of contemplating where my life is at the moment. That being said, I want to say a little bit about this project, the weekly vlog series, which has been very up and down in consistency. Number one, I'm very proud of the fact that, to me at least, every episode as it goes on is getting better and better. The only thing that I'm not so proud of is the fact that I'm incompetent at making them weekly. You could put this down to the fact that art takes time, right? There's no point in me rushing to make stuff every week if I could spend longer making it perfect. But at the same time, I also consider myself to be quite, not lazy, but just easily distracted person. And although I make a lot of stuff, I am very proud of the amount of like things that I work on. I just need to get better at focusing on specific things and just making sure that everything I want to get done can get done. Oh, it's starting to get dark out here. Go brighter. In essence, what I'm trying to say is, even though these are quite inconsistent at the moment, being able to look back on the last 3 months of my year and just have it documented is nice. It's really, really nice. I do a lot of thinking about it, and I am confident that over time I will be able to turn it into, and as my life gets bigger and cooler and I'm doing more and more things, I want this to kind of document that process and both serve as a piece of entertainment as I make them, but also be a kind of visual diary that I can look back on and reflect on kind of where I'm going and where I've come from. Thank you very much for watching the 9 or so of these that I've made so far. Thank you for enjoying them, I guess. I'm glad that they're going in the right direction, and yeah, thank you for bearing with me. These will be back in full force in the new year. But yeah, sick, thank you for watching. You're all babes. Bless up. I hope you all had a lovely holiday season. We'll be back in the near future with more fun and games and misadventures and crippling student debt. Woo!